Hi, welcome to Jovie's Home. I post new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Today we are doing another episode of reviewing Dutch stuff, and today I'm going to be reviewing Picnic, the online supermarket, versus Albert Heijn. Now, one of the things that I thought would be interesting to do in this video is to have one list of items that I was going to order from both supermarkets. So the exact same list one week and then the same thing the next week. That way we could really compare the prices, the quality, and really have like a fair assessment of what is between the two. So if that sounds good to you, then why don't you come on in, kick off your shoes and stay a while. I'm really glad you're here. You guys, before we get into the video, I just wanted to acknowledge one thing, and that is if you've been a viewer for a while, you know that Daan and I have always promised that as soon as our channel made enough money to make some improvements, we would do that. And today I'm so excited, I'm filming with a microphone. So thank you guys so much. Your viewership has enabled us to make this purchase, and I hope that that makes the watching experience a bit better for you. So thank you. So the plan for me, what I would like to do is just show you what it's like to actually order online, because there are some differences between shopping at Albert Heijn versus shopping at Picnic. One, you can choose to use like your computer or your smartphone like app, and the other one is app only. So I'm going to show you the experience and just kind of do a voiceover, talk about how I find the shopping at each place. And once the food arrives, I will take a recording of it and show you, and also maybe make some, say like, oh, this looks fresh, or this isn't that fresh, or whatever. So that's kind of the plan.
All right, guys. So I'm going to show you how I shop on the Albert Heijn website. I like to do it here. I'm showing it to you with my Google Translate on, and you can see that I'm going to choose my delivery time. It's very, very convenient. You can choose your delivery time any day from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. And they have different kind of ranges with like 1 hour windows or multi-hour windows, depending on your needs, and also depending on your budget, because the different times cost different amounts. You can also shop on the Albert Heijn app. It is available in the App Store, so you can do an online kind of desktop version or app version. I prefer the website, but it's up to you, personal preference. Now, when you log into the website, you're going to go ahead and see kind of like the bonus section. So it's what's on sale for that week. There are some bonus items that are going to be personal to you, so some things that they know that you've purchased in the past, and so they're going to offer it to you on bonus. And then there are some other items that are going to be available as a bonus for everyone else. And all of these savings are linked to your bonus card. Other than this kind of homepage, there's also, and this is my favorite way to shop, like a previous purchases tab. So this is where they keep a list kind of all of your previous purchases through the shop. I mean, whether you went to the store, as long as you used your bonus card, your previous purchases will be there. I find this the easiest way to shop. I love seeing all of my favorite items just in one place. It just makes it really easy for me. So it's a great, this website is really well organized. Hats off to Albert Heijn for what they've done with the site. Now you're going to see me adding some things to my cart. I'm going to be doing the same with the Picnic items for next week, but I'm just going to kind of take you through. You can just quickly see a little bit of how it looks and how things are presented. While we're looking at this, let me just tell you about the fees. So with Albert Heijn, there is a delivery fee for every single order, and there's a minimum order amount. So in general, the minimum order amount is €70 worth of food, or, excuse me. Dan, can you edit that bit out? So with Albert Heijn, there is a delivery fee and also a minimum order amount. Now the minimum order amount is generally €70, but occasionally they do offer €50 as the minimum order amount on specific days. If you don't want to pay for the delivery fee each time, you can pay for what they call a delivery bundle, which costs €120 per year, and it's offered with a 10% discount. Sometimes you get a little note with like a discount code. I've done the math, and if you use it with your 10% discount code, it works out to approximately €9 per month for the delivery bundle. And if you order one time a week like I do, and there are 4 weeks in a month generally, it works out to about €2.25 per delivery. There are also generally promotions that give you either a free delivery or a discount on your delivery, but that changes week to week, and some weeks you don't order those things or you don't shop for those things on Albert Heijn. So for me, I didn't find those promotions to be worth it, but the delivery bundle was a pretty good deal. I thought €2.25 for a delivery, it worked out okay for me. You can order quite some time in advance, and your order kind of stays open or changeable so if you've ordered for a morning delivery, meaning before noon, you can make changes to your order the previous day before noon. If your delivery is in the afternoon, then you can make changes up until the day before your delivery at midnight. So that's kind of how that works. But you can add things, delete things, whatever you want, you can make changes. But once your cutoff time has hit, from then you may not make any changes to your order. You can, for paying, you pay with a PIN card at delivery. So your delivery person will show up with all of your orders, and he will just have a little PIN machine, and you just pay at delivery. There is no ability to pay in cash, and you're not able to pay with credit cards. You're not able to pay with anything other than a Dutch PIN pass. So make sure you have that. I also wanted to just show you a little bit here because one of our lovely viewers suggested it, and thank you for this great idea to show you guys this. She was wondering what kind of gluten-free, plant-based, and dairy-free options are available in the Netherlands. She doesn't live here, but she's curious. So let's just show you a few items so you can see that there are things that you can select from the website. There is a pretty big selection of different options like this. I'm not going to show you on the Picnic app, but it's similar. So Picnic and Albert Heijn have kind of a similar choice for vegetarians, vegans, people with gluten intolerances, dairy intolerances, things like that. You are definitely able to find some things here to eat. Which reminds me, would you guys be interested in having me try to do like a plant-based meal? I was thinking maybe I could do something where I cook like my bolognese sauce, which I would normally use ground beef for, but maybe I could order some plant-based items and we could try it and see how it tastes, see how it compares. I'm not opposed to trying that, but let me know if there is interest and we can do that. All right, you guys, so now what you are seeing on the screen is a recording of my phone, because with Picnic, you can only order through your phone, your smartphone, because it's app-based. There is no website available. You are not able to shop any other way except through the app. I find this to be a bit of a drawback for somebody who is new to the Netherlands and doesn't speak Dutch, because you're not able to use it with Google Translate. But that's only a drawback speaking as an expat or, speaking to newcomers that maybe don't know all the Dutch words for different food items. But for Dutch people, this is obviously not an issue, but I just did want to mention that. The app is pretty easy to use. It's pretty clear. The layout is nice. It's like no frills, very nice white background, nice pictures of the food. It's very clear, so it's easy to use. Now, when we get to the delivery, you will notice that there's a pretty big difference between what's offered through the Albert Heijn shopping versus the Picnic, and that is that Picnic is only in your neighborhood one time per day. And so you have to choose that delivery time on that day. There is no ability to say, oh, I want a morning or an evening delivery. No, that's it. It's when they're there, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, you have to choose another day. So that can be a bit of a drawback as well. So for me, there was one day when they were offering the delivery right at the time that I was going to be gone picking up my son from school. So obviously that did not work out for me. I had to wait an extra day to get my groceries. But again, these are just things to keep in mind, just to be aware of. With Picnic, delivery is always free, and the minimum order amount is €25. So that's a pretty big difference between Albert Heijn and Picnic. I mean, the minimum order amount is so much smaller, and the delivery is free, so you can even order multiple times a week if you want. As long as you order €25, you're going to get your items delivered. So that's very, very nice. With Picnic, you are able to make changes to your order, and the cutoff is the night before your scheduled delivery at 10 p.m. So you are definitely able to make changes, just like you are able to do that with Albert Heijn. Oh, look at that. You guys want to use my courting code? You can also use that. If you want to try Picnic, this is not sponsored. I just saw this now. So if you guys want to use my vriendin korting and get €5 off your next order, go ahead and use that. Jovana22. That's cool. For paying with Picnic, it's a bit different than with Albert Heijn because you are going to get you're going to give them an authorization to withdraw the amount from your bank account. So the people who are delivering with Picnic, they are not carrying around PIN machines. They're just going to come, they're going to drop off your groceries and leave. And then a couple days later, you will get an automatic kind of withdrawal from your bank, through your bank account for the amount of your groceries. So those are kind of the two big differences, or all the big differences I wanted to show you. And now let's get to something exciting that happened that I did not know was going to happen. So here's me reacting in real time.
Hey guys, okay, so now you've seen all the stuff that arrived from Picnic just now. I'm sorry, I had to change the angle. My kids are here. I'm in full mom mode, but I had to hop on here and just complete this video because, you guys, I'm actually really shocked because here's the thing. I've ordered from Picnic in the past, and I was really disappointed with the quality of their stuff. I just felt like it was not very fresh. It kind of looked like the stuff that, like another supermarket would put on a discount, and then Picnic came in and bought it when it was discounted and then sold it. That's kind of like the quality that it was, but this looks fantastic. Like, it all looks, here. Like, this courgette is like nice and firm and fresh. This meat, it's a beautiful color. Like, it's really, I'm super impressed. Now, so as you'll see here, I've done kind of a price breakdown. I've listed all of the ingredients that I bought in the two different shops that I did, and I also put the exact price, what I paid for it. So
There were a couple of notes I wanted to mention, which you'll see here on the screen, which is, for example, for the apples, the price at Albert Heijn, that was for 8 pieces. With Picnic, it was for 6 pieces. There was also a difference in size, or like the quantity of cheese that I received, or the drumsticks. For kiwis, also for tomatoes, there was a bit of a difference. And then there were 2 items that were not available on Picnic that I did buy at Albert Heijn. So I didn't know that before I ordered, so I just wanted to factor that out. The total that I paid for my Albert Heijn order was €82.69. And the total that I paid for my Picnic order was €58.10. Now, if we take the 2 items that were not available on the Picnic app, then that brings my Albert Heijn total to €73.17. And if I ordered those items every week for a year, so 52 times in a year, I would pay €3,804.84. And if I did the same with Picnic, I would pay €3,021.20, leaving me with a savings of €783.64 in a year for the same items. Again, we do need to adjust for the size differences, the quantities, but even if we adjust for that, I mean, we're still not going to have the same price between Albert Heijn and Picnic. So it's really important to note that, that is a significant cost savings that I was not expecting. So yeah, wow, really wow. So these were just like kind of the things that I ordered week after week after week. And yeah, so I'm definitely overpaying by shopping at Albert Heijn.
Like, I am totally stunned. I thought that this was gonna be kind of like a me trashing Picnic video, not gonna lie, because I didn't have such a good experience in the past. Again, that was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Since then, they've upped their game. So not only is the minimum order amount lower, but yeah, they come in an electric car. There are 2 big downsides for me. I don't like shopping in the app. I find that annoying. I want to do it online. I want to have like a bigger screen. That's what I want, but that's just me. Maybe that's not you. I don't know. Maybe it's something I can live with to save like a significant amount of money each week. Like over the course of a year, we're talking hundreds of euros for the same stuff. Like that's, I can do my app like for that kind of savings. And then the other downside to Picnic was the one single choice of a delivery time, which generally is like right now. Yeah. It's generally around dinner time for my family, so that kind of is not the most convenient. So, but I mean, those are like kind of the only 2 things that I don't really like. So I might have been converted into a Picnic girl. If you want to get the app, it's free in your app store. In a lot of places there's a waiting list, but that's okay. Just download the app. You'll be told what part you are in line, and then as soon as they have a delivery schedule for your neighborhood, you get an email saying you're in, and then you can start shopping there. So definitely worth it. I'm really surprised. Picnic, good job. Albert Heijn, step it up. Yeah, that's it. You guys, thank you so much for coming over. Let me know what you thought of this video. Do you like this kind of like matchup between 2 things? I always like to do that. I think it's really fun to see like who does what, who's better at what, and yeah, let me know what you thought. As I said, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this video if you found it helpful. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Once again, thank you guys so much for all of your support, enabling us to get microphones. Hopefully your sound quality is now much nicer in your ears, and I'm sorry that I chose a day that I am completely sick to fill your ears with my new microphone sound. Hopefully that will be better very soon. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for coming over. I really appreciate any time that you spent with me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.